I could be wrong, but I would personally not be hugely optimistic that the British government will give a lot of money for new railway lines in Northern Ireland anytime soon, bearing in mind that the British economy is not going well. But if Stormont and the Northern Ireland executive are up and running anytime soon, like who knows what will happen? Would you agree with that, Steve?
I wouldn't be so pessimistic. Now, I mean, there's always governments always have money. There's less money now than the British government would like. I mean, that's probably always the case for a government, but they still have hundreds of billions of pounds to spend publicly. The UK government did its own exercise called the Union Connectivity Review about 2 years ago. It was most famous for this daft notion of a bridge between Northern Ireland and Scotland, which luckily the report then said shouldn't happen. But it also looked at rail connectivity, and it pointed out that the northwest of Northern Ireland was badly served by rail, as were Northern Ireland's airports, etc. And that Union Connectivity Review process has some money attached to it. So there are currently schemes with rail reopenings happening right across Scotland, England and Wales, using money from the Union Connectivity Review. So there's no reason why some of that funding couldn't also come to Northern Ireland. It just can't in the absence of a government and a minister to take the whole thing forward. So there will be some money available from London. And bear in mind, what sounds like a lot of money in an Irish context, like a couple of billion is a lot of money by any measure, certainly in an Irish context. In terms of what the government spends, that is not a lot. I mean, they're spending upwards of 100 billion on HS2 on one single rail route, which they keep dithering about. So I would be hopeful there'll be some money from London. Then there's also, obviously, the Republic. If you're going to connect Donegal to Dublin by rail, so to Letterkenny, you're going to have to do that through the north. So you're going to have a line starting in Letterkenny, coming through Derry, Strabane, and Ghana, and then picking up the Dublin railway line from there. So we would hope that the southern government would contribute as well. And bear in mind, the south has set aside 35 billion for infrastructure between now and 2030, so it certainly has the money. And as we know, the public accounts are doing very well in the Republic. The tax take is up every year beyond what's expected, so there is money in the south for that. We would hope the EU will also contribute to the Donegal leg of rail reopenings. As your listeners may know, the northern and western region of the Republic was downgraded by the EU. It's now no longer considered to be a developed region. It's considered to be in transition. Yeah, it's obviously an important issue. Where will the money come from? But I would be confident that we can get some from London. I would be hopeful we can get the Republic to contribute certainly to the Donegal bit as well, if not also to some of the connecting bits through the north as well.